It's going back to school. You in coaching? All right, cool. All right. What's up, buttercups? It's your girl. You know why? Y'all might hear, oh, the day gonna be good. Let me take my glasses off. Baby, the day is going to be amazing. We are going to talk about faith and finances. Faith and finances, okay? We're going to talk about faith and finances. What do you all, let me ask you a question before we get started. How does your faith play a role in your finances? How? I got to put some pictures up in the back. How does your faith play a role in your finances? Go ahead and give me some examples in the comments. Tell me, how does your faith play a role in your finances? Now, we're doing faith and finances today. I was having a conversation, like I said, with the little weird dude. Y'all going to pray for me. You said little faith, little money opportunity. How do you inject faith into your finances? Do you practice faith and finances? What are we doing? Are you practicing faith and finances? Let me ask that question. You said you have to know it, see it, and believe it. Well, before you had to know it, see it, and believe it, how did faith and finances play a role in your life? Now, while you all are putting that down, I'm going to go ahead and get to talking and walking because I got a lot of work to do today. All right. So let's get into it. So first of all, welcome back to Overflow Training. This is your mini training session in Overflow Thinking. You said dead ass and no. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Thank you for being honest. So what we're going to do is we've been going over Overflow for the past 3 days. Today is day 4. I have an 11-day program for you guys. And then after this, guess what we're going to do for Midday Manifest? We're going to do what? Think and Grow Rich. It's time to go back to Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. All right. You said I'm not practicing with faith and finances. Right. Okay. That's how we're doing it. So go ahead and get your pen and paper. While you're getting your pen and paper or your pencil and paper together, today's session is all about the connection between faith and finances, right? And why belief is such an essential part of operating in the overflow. I'm going to say that again. Belief is an essential part in operating in the overflow. Often we think of finances as something separate from our spiritual lives, but the truth is they are deeply connected. Your level of faith plays a significant role in how much financial abundance you experience. I'm going to say that again. Your level of faith plays a significant role in how much financial abundance you experience. When you believe in your worth and the power of the universe to provide, you open yourself up to receiving financial overflow. Now I'm going to say that again. Thank you so much for the gifts. When you believe in your worth and the power of the universe to provide. So you have to believe that you are worthy of the things that you ask for. You have to believe that. If you don't believe that you are worthy of the job that you want, if you don't believe that you are worthy of winning the Mega Millions, if you don't believe that you are worthy of driving this whatever you want, right? I am worthy of having a Tesla truck. Where I'm gonna park it, I'm still trying to figure that shit out. But I am worthy of a Tesla truck. I'm worthy of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm worthy of a Tesla truck. I'm ready for that. You couldn't have asked me that. You couldn't have asked me that a couple years ago because I would have been like, oh no, because I didn't feel not that I couldn't afford it or I couldn't have it. I didn't feel like I was worthy of it. Right. So again, I'm gonna say this: when you believe in your worth and the power of the universe to provide, you open yourself up to receiving a financial overflow. But if you lack faith, listen, if you lack faith, whether in yourself or your ability to earn or in God, the support of the universe, it creates blocks that limit your financial potential. So people be like, oh, I got a financial block. How do I release this financial block off of me? What can you do? Well, first of all, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? And I know that sounds cliche and it sounds like something off of a Black Walt Disney movie. It sounds like something off of a Spike Lee joint. But if you do not believe in yourself, who will? When I get on here and teach, I'm teaching you things that I believe in. I'm teaching you things that I practice, right? And that's why it resonates with you. That's why people be like, hey, I was just on TikTok. I didn't know what was going on. Here I am. I'm jumping in. I want to see what you're talking about, right? Because they believe it, right? Because I believe it. Okay? Because I believe it. I believe in myself. I believe in my ability to earn. I believe I can have whatever it is I want. I just have to have a plan and the dedication in order to do it. I can't say I want $1 million in 90 days and only want to work 3 days a week. That's not how that works. I can't say, Lord, bless me with $100,000 in 30 days and I don't want to do $100,000 worth of work. It doesn't work like that, right? If I don't believe that I can make $1 million in 90 days, I won't. It's simple as that. If you don't believe, if you only have $20 an hour faith, that's what you're going to have is $20 an hour. Maybe $20 an hour do it for you. It used to do it for me at one point in time. I don't get down like that no more. So I'm saying it again, if you lack faith, either in yourself, in your ability to earn, or in the support of the universe or support of God, it will create blockages, financial blockages in your life. So let's talk about the spiritual foundation of financial abundance. Now, y'all know I hate the word abundance. I use it a lot now, but I hate the word abundance. And I'm going to tell you why I hate the word abundance. Not because I don't have an abundance mindset. That's a lie. I hate the word abundance because abundance is a cover-all. It covers so many different areas, right? When I ask you how much money do you want, you say, I want to live abundantly. I'll be ready to bop the screen. What you mean you want to live abundantly? What does that look like? When you use the word abundance, it takes away from you giving specific and detailed stuff. Oh, I want to live abundantly. Oh, I want to have enough. How much is enough? If you cannot say, listen, if you cannot say how much it is, you'll never have it. You have to be able to speak it. I have to be able to say, I'm going to make a minimum of $100,000 this month. I'm going to make a minimum of $100,000 this month, and I'm going to make $1 million in 90 days. You like, well, coach, that's not adding up. Remember, I said a minimum, right? I have to have this is the month where I'm getting the game plan down. I'm going to make a minimum of $100,000 this month, and I'm going to make $1 million in 90 days. That's it. I'm confident in it. I'm confident in my ability to earn. I'm confident that God is going to provide. I'm confident that my team is going to be able. I'm confident in all of it. I'm confident. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about any questions before I move on to the spiritual foundation of financial abundance. Any questions? No? All right. So here's the deal. To experience financial overflow, you need to have a strong foundation of faith. Okay? Let's talk about what faith is. I'm going to say it again. To experience financial overflow, you need to have a strong foundation of faith. Now, faith is believing in something even when you can't see it yet. Faith is believing in something even you can't see it yet. When it comes to your finances, faith means trusting that the universe has more than enough to provide for you and that you are worthy of receiving those blessings. So when it comes to faith and finances, that believe, you know what, Lord, I believe I can make $100,000 this month. Kay can make $100,000 this month. My mama can make $100,000 this month. And them making what they need to make has no effect on me because there's more than enough out here for everybody, right? So this is why faith and finances are so intertwined, because your faith determines how much you are able to receive. Again, if you only think that you work $40 an hour, that's what you will have. If that's what you truly believe, and that's okay, because blessings comes in intervals. Sometimes we can't be open to receiving certain things. We can't be open to receiving certain things because we really truly don't see it. We can't see ourselves with a Maserati. We can't see ourselves with a Bentley truck. So we won't have it, but you might see yourself with a new Tahoe. So, and that's okay. If you see yourself with a new Tahoe and you see it, believe it, know it, then go get that new Tahoe. And that's how that works. Okay? All right, let's get back into it and get back in my notes, right? So if you believe that money is hard to come by and that you have to struggle to earn it, or that there's never enough, then that is what you will experience. I tell you, you are what you eat and you become what you think. You are what you eat and you become what you think. So if you believe that ain't no money, there's no money. I tell this story. I'm not going to go into story time, but when I moved back to Cleveland in 2017, I tell people I lost everything I had. I lost everything I had. Everything I had worked so hard for from 2011 to 2017. I lost it within 6 months of moving back to Cleveland. You know why I lost it? Not because Cleveland sucks. Not because there's no opportunities in Cleveland. I had convinced myself that there was no money in Cleveland. I had convinced myself that I was going to struggle. And now that I repeat it, it sounds crazy. It sounds ludicrous. It sounds ridiculous. Because who would do that? But I had convinced myself that there was nothing in Cleveland for me. And guess what? There was nothing. Because that's what I told myself. So the only thing that I could see was me struggling. And that's what I did. And when I convinced myself to come back to Texas, and I said, hey, Texas is where I'm supposed to be. Texas is where I'm going to make my millions. Texas is where I'm become rich. Guess what? We back in Texas, right? Because that's the only option I gave myself was to come back to Texas and make it happen. So, hey, Sequoia. So, like I said, if you believe that money is hard to come by, if you believe that you have to struggle to earn money or that there's not enough, then that's what you'll experience, right? But if you shift that belief and truly trust that abundance is available to you, right, that the doors to financial overflow are going to open, then that's what's going to happen. It's just simple as that. You have to believe it. You know, we always talk about see it, believe it, and know it. And we don't, a lot of people don't do that. You have to believe that there is open, that money is everywhere, that money is everywhere you need to be. You have to believe that. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, moving forward, take a sip. Mm-mm. All right. So now here's the deal about the faith and the financial overflow. This doesn't mean sitting back and waiting for money to fall in your lap. I say this shit all the time. This doesn't mean that you sit back and wait for money to fall in your lap. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, right? You need to take inspired action with the confidence that your efforts will be met with success. You need to do something about it. You need to make a plan that everything will come to fruition. You need to. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna flip my camera. I don't think it's gonna show with the background on. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show y'all something because I realized that in order for me, I said I had to go here. Let me flip my camera for y'all. I said I had to go into my office. So this is look. I listen. I just don't. I make plans and I carry them out. So I made these and I put these on my office, right on the wall, and I made those and I got other sticky notes and I'm going to put down no more than five things, five tasks for each business that I need to see through. Five things that I need to happen, and I'm going to use that as my board, as my wall of things that I need to do for the week. And when I complete a task, then I'm gonna take it down, and that's how we're gonna do that, right? But you have to take inspired action. I'm not about to just sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna make this money and I'm gonna make $1 million in 90 days. And God, I'm just gonna sit here, and as long as I just come in my little office and I just open up my calendar and open up my laptop, Lord, it's gonna happen. No, I take inspired action all the time. That's my whiteboard in the back. Inspired action all the time. I'm about to hang up all my inspirational pictures and stuff in this office because I need to look around. Listen. I need to look around and say, yo, I need my thing to say get shit done. I need to see that. I need to look over here in the picture to say get shit done. Right. I need to look over here and talk about the $1 million morning. I need to see this. So these are all inspired actions other than just sitting down and actually doing the goddamn work. These are all inspired actions to make it happen. Okay. All right. So let's talk about any questions, concerns, or comments on about the spiritual foundation of financial abundance. Anybody need anything? Remember, if you miss it, if you're just not coming into class, you can go check me out on YouTube. I'm Coach Misty, and I have a playlist called Overflow Training. So you can go and watch all of the days of Overflow Training, right? Other than that, let's talk about how to strengthen your faith for financial overflow. Let's get into that, right? So building faith requires intentional practice. I'm going to say that again. Building faith requires intentional practice. One of the best ways to strengthen your faith in financial abundance is through affirmations, right? Through affirmations. You have to start speaking abundance into your life every day. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, right? You have to say things like, I am worthy of financial overflow, or money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Like money is all around me. One of the affirmations that I use, and I want you to put, if you use a money affirmation, go ahead and put it in the comments right now, right? Go ahead and put it in the comments right now. One of the things that I say all the time is money is all around me. Money is above me, beneath me, and on each side of me. Money is in front of me and behind me. I picture myself in one of those tubes where money is just floating around me, right? Money is attracted to me. And when I talk about it, I'm starting to get warm inside. I even put my money oil myself this morning. I put my money oil on me this morning, and I said, Lord, I see the number 500, not $500, even though I'm thankful, but I see 500 people. I see that this number at some point today when I go live, I'm having at least 500 people watch me at one time. And if I have 500 people watch me at one time, I'm probably going to have at least 10,000 people come through my live. If I have 10,000 people come through my live, then Lord, you're going to make me get, instead of having 56 subscribers, on my Overflow coaching. We need to get to 100 because my goal is to have 1,000 subscribers before the end. So even when I put my money on, I see things, I manifest numbers, and not just dollar signs all the time. I'm actually manifesting other things like subscribers and people watching me and things of that nature, right? Because the more eyes that are on me, the more people that know about me, the more good word get out, the more people that's going to subscribe to my coaching. Period, point blank. So I need y'all to start with affirmations, right? And when you start saying these affirmations, whether you fully believe it or not, it's going to start to shift your belief system. You're going to start believing something totally different. It's also important to act as if. I say this all the time. It's also important to act as if you already have what it is that you have. I've told y'all before, I used to go sit in my car. Before I got my truck. I used to go sit in my I used to do this in my Volkswagen too. I would sit in my Volkswagen and imagine that I was in a Mercedes. I would sit in my Volkswagen and imagine I was in a Mercedes. And then when I got my Mercedes, you see that transition? And then when I got my Mercedes, I used to sit in my Mercedes and act like I was in a truck. One time, I was so delusional while driving my Mercedes and acting like I was sitting in a luxury truck that I actually felt like I was elevated off the ground. Like I didn't feel like I was sitting down low. I actually felt like I was up in something. And then what did I do for my birthday? Not this year, but last year, I got a Porsche truck. Right? So you see how this works? I had to act as if. So even when you are, like when I was in my loft, I would close my eyes, see it, believe it or know it. I would close my eyes. I would grab one of the railings in my loft, right? And I would close my eyes, and in that moment, I would be standing at the top of a stairwell of a beautiful home. I wasn't standing in my loft, even though my loft is super dope. I wasn't standing in my loft. I was standing at the top of a stairwell of a beautiful home, of $1 million home, and my hand was on the stair. Not on my hand was on the banister as that home because I was acting as if. I was putting myself in that energy. And here's the deal about acting as if. When you act as if you already have it, and you start doing it, and you do it repetitiously, like you do it all the time, there's going to be a feeling that comes over you. There's going to be a craving, and you're going to be like, I need to keep this feeling going. Then you're going to start subconsciously making plans to make that feeling a reality. You're going to subconsciously start making plans for that. You're going to be like, yo, I got to get this house. I got to get this car. Shit, I got to get this coin. I like the way it feels, right? When you go out somewhere and you, listen, one of the best things, another exercise I used to do when I would act as if, is I would go to restaurants. Now I knew how much money I had in my thing, but I would go to restaurants. This is just me. I would go out to eat, and I would put my card. I wouldn't look at the bill, and I would just give them my card. Because in my mind, that's some rich bitch shit. I don't need to see the bill, sir. I don't need to see the bill. Here's my card. Run my card. I would let them run my card with confidence. I didn't open up the bill first. I didn't go down the list. I didn't do itemized. I would go ahead, give them my card. Here you are. Thank you. Be blessed. And I would go on about my business. And I wouldn't even look at it. He would bring me the check, and I would just hand him my card. They'd be like, damn, she ain't even gonna look at it. No, I'm not gonna look at it. Because number one, I have faith that you ain't played with my money. And number two, I know I got the money to pay for it because God has provided. And that's something I used to do even when I didn't have, what I have now. I was still just, here's my card, because I was acting as if I don't have to worry about this, right? I can just slide my card, be blessed. And now I do that in real life now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really ain't doing no tripping. It's like, oh yeah, whatever, cool, here you go, right? Yeah, boom, here you go. Bada boom, bada bing, let's get it, let's go. I do that now, but I used to pretend to do it before, right? I used to pretend to do it. I used to do it even when I probably should have looked at that goddamn bill. Like, girl, you only got $150, pipe down. But I didn't take that on. I took on that rich beat energy. Take my card. But only swipe it once. That shit gonna come back to client. You hit it twice, okay? But take my card. And I was doing that when I know damn well I only had $150 in my name. Take my card, sir. I was acting as if. And now I really do go out somewhere. What card would you like? Baby, I whip them goddamn cards out. What card would you like? Which one we doing? Pick a color, any color type deal. All right, y'all. So We was talking about how to strengthen your faith and financial overflow. We talked about affirmations. We talked about you have to act as if, right? Okay. Now, when you act as if, listen, when you act as if, it means behaving in ways that reflect the abundance you want to attract. Again, acting as if means behaving in ways that reflect the abundance that you want to attract. For example, if you're trying to manifest financial overflow, avoid behaviors that reflect a scarcity mindset, like constantly worrying about bills or hoarding money out of fear. Well, if you are operating in financial overflow, stop worrying about stuff. I don't worry about nothing. The only thing, listen, the only thing that I always forget to pay my cable bill. I don't know why I don't have Spectrum on my calendar. I don't know what it is about me and Spectrum, but I always forget to pay the cable bill. It's a cable and a light bill. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, I'll say this. I might just go ahead and put them on automatic payment. It's just something about it. I don't know. It's just always been like that. Now, my nights ain't never been cut off, but I don't know. Maybe I just like to get a text message from them and say, hey sis, pay your light bill. I don't know. It's not my phone, nah. But the lights in the internet. Oh God. Anywho, it's God is really keeping me. Okay. Now let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff. We talked about when you're trying to manifest the overflow, you got to stop worrying about bills. You got to stop hoarding money. Instead, make decisions from a place of abundance. We just talked about that. That's how I said I let them run my car without looking at the bill. Make decisions from a place of abundance and trust that more is always coming to you. Right. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Now, if you are not going, you need to be in mindset 365 months for it's all about cultivating an attitude of gratitude. You are mindset 365 starts on the 15th. And I'm going to do a week worth of free classes because that's what God told me to do, and obedience equals abundance. But if you don't have an attitude of gratitude, none of this matters. All right, expressing gratitude for the money and resources you already have, no matter how small, creates an energetic shift. We talked about this yesterday. It shows the universe that you trust in this provision, which attracts more financial blessing. I'm going to say it again. Expressing gratitude for the money that you already have, no matter how small, creates an energetic shift, right? And when you have an attitude of gratitude and your energy changes, you will open yourself up to more opportunities. I dare you right now. I don't care how much money you have in your pocket. I want you to say thank you. And I want you to count the money you got in your purse right now. If I was to count the money, I don't have no pockets. So Lord, I want to thank you for the lint that's in my pockets. Lord, I probably got $2, two extra dollar bills. Lord, I thank you for them $2 bills that's in my wallet. I really do. Lord, I appreciate you. Right? I appreciate those 8 quarters in my wallet, Lord. And I had literally had $2 in my thing. Lord, I appreciate you. You know why? Because a lot of times I can't find no dollars when I need them. But you did not give me one. You did, but you gave me two. And the reason why I'm asking you to do this because I want you all to see what happens for you today. What happens for you before you go to sleep tonight? Lord, I thank you for them $2 in my wallet. I thank you for that, Lord. And I am open to receiving a $20 bill. This is what I'm saying. I'm open to receiving a $20 bill, not a Cash App, not a Zelle, not PayPal, but an actual $20 bill, Lord. I'm open to it. Lord, I thank you for that. Lord, so not only are you going to take me from $2, Lord, you're going to take me to $22. So when I go to the car wash, I can tip these people. Lord, I thank you, right? I am trusting in God that just like God let me have those $2 in my wallet, God gonna give me a $20 bill today, and I'm thanking Him in advance. I see myself with just $20. I see myself going to the car wash, and I'm not gonna give them the whole $20, but I see myself going to the car wash and telling them I need to get $10 change back because I want to tip them $10 for wiping my rims off and washing my car. So Lord, I thank you in advance for those $20. You hear me? And Lord, I thank you because I'm going to have 22 by the end of the night. That's how that works. Now, let's go ahead and I'm going to share with y'all a little story time. We almost up out of time. This is a good class today. Now, I remember when a time when my faith was really tested in the area of finances, right? I was working hard, but no matter what I did, it didn't feel like I was getting ahead financially. And I think a lot of y'all feel like that. How many of y'all have 2, 3 jobs and you just have enough? You like, I go to work every day and nothing is happening. I go to work, I'm working, Lord, in my finances. I just make enough to pay bills, right? My stress levels were high. How many of y'all stress levels high as hell right now? And I constantly worried about money. It wasn't until I shifted my focus to faith and started trusting in my worth and the universe's ability to provide that things began to change. I started using affirmations daily. I told y'all that. And making decisions from a place of abundance. Swipe my card. Instead of fear. Slowly but surely, I noticed opportunities started open up, right? I remember when I got my first contract with the city of Dallas for big ass workout. I remember when God pushed me to go live. God pushed me to go live in June of 2022, and I made 10,000 in 10 days because I trust what God had for me, right? I had started working from an area of abundance, right? And the opportunities started coming up. Unexpected income, new business prospects, and financial stability started flowing into my life. This experience taught me that faith is the foundation of financial success. And without it, you cannot truly experience an overflow. But DJ, don't do it. So listen, the question is, and I'm going to ask you this question every day. If you are ready to strengthen your faith and unlock financial overflow in your life, the $7 Overflow coaching program is designed to help you just do that. Now, if y'all thought I was going to come on here and talk about this coaching program, you out your goddamn mind. If you thought I was going to come on here and give you this good word and then tell you to what, come on and get this coaching, you crazy. Oh, I didn't even mean to press that filter, but come on, stink. I didn't even mean to filter my ass, but come on, that was cute. I see what y'all hoes be doing online. If you didn't think that I wasn't going to tell you every goddamn day, I'm going to talk about the Overflow coaching program. Because every day, y'all hoes claiming to be broke. Every day, I do Overflow training. And even when I don't do Overflow training, I'm going to push you to Overflow coaching. What do you think we doing? Huh? What do you think we doing? This is a $7 per month coaching program, right? It provides you with weekly lessons, guided meditations, and practical tools. I'm going to say this shit every day to build both spiritual and financial abundance. You have access to affirmations. Come on, somebody. Gratitude practices, a supportive community. We got Club Overflow that will help you stay on track as you develop unshakable faith, okay, in your financial journey. She said, I already know it's the best $7. If you think y'all hoes think I'm not going to talk about this program every day, you wow. You crazy. Crazy as shit. It's $7 a month, not $7 a week. It's $7 a day a month. So, let's talk about this. If you want to experience, look at my ass. If you want to experience financial overflow and you want to deepen your faith, I encourage you to sign up for the Overflow coaching program today. Now, by joining, you're going to receive ongoing support to strengthen your belief. As a bonus, when you sign up today, you'll receive a special guided meditation, right, to help strengthen your faith and align your financial prosperity. I'm waiting till y'all sign up at the end of the week, and I'm going to send y'all a list of guided meditations, right? So in closing, let's do our affirmation, right? You got to invest in yourself. Like God told me, listen, God said if they ain't got $7, they just don't want it. Because I said, Lord, 7. This was my face. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. What? 7? Like not 17, not 27. 7? He said 7. I said, okay. Okay. 7. He said at this point, if they don't sign up for this, they don't want it. $7 a month. He said they don't want it. Just pay for the year or pay for the year. He said they don't want it. Y'all, you know I'm always going to give y'all affirmation every day to use. So let's do this closing affirmation, right? Let's do this affirmation. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to say something and you say something. I'm going to say a part and you repeat the part. Y'all know how this go. Let's get it. Let's go. I trust. Say it. I trust in the abundance of the universe. That's the first sentence, huh? I trust in the abundance of the universe. That's number 1. I don't care what you're going through today. I trust in the abundance of the universe. I am worthy. I want y'all to say that with your chest. I am worthy of financial overflow. Listen. I am worthy of financial overflow. I'm going to say it again. I am worthy of financial overflow. And money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Money flows to me easily and I am worthy of financial overflow. You are worthy to have whatever it is you want. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. You are worthy of that. And you know what God just told me to do, and I'm gonna do it. So I don't want y'all to be confused. God just told me to go ahead and close this out, stop this class. When I'm done, you know, I'm gonna ask questions. And God told me to get on my other TikTok and teach you one more. God told me to run it back on my other TikTok. So y'all, I'm not gonna do 2 YouTubes or Facebook. I'm about to go on my other TikTok and I'm gonna run this back on the other TikTok because God said there's some people who need to hear you. They need to see you. So with that being said, does anybody that's watching have questions on how to sign up for Overflow Coaching? Does anybody that's watching have any questions? Oh, we got 509 members. Congratulations. Does anybody have any questions on how to sign up for Overflow Coaching? Yes, no, maybe so. What we doing? If you would like to sign up for the Overflow Coaching Program, hey means hey. So this is what you do. So that's my website right there. Thisiscme.com. You can go ahead and screenshot this. That's the website. Thisiscme.com. And when you go to the website, in the main menu is something called Club Overflow. And that's what it is. Y'all about to go on 72-hour date, Mom. So, and the thing, you go to Club Overflow. And that is what you go ahead and click. I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. I'm going to take this thing off. You got to trust in the abundance of the universe. You got to trust that it's out there for you. Listen, I don't even want to talk about it no more. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all. So I'm going to go to my website. I'm going to go to thisiscme.com. So when I go there, so thisiscme.com, I'm going to click the menu button, and I'm going to show y'all on YouTube as well. And on the menu button, there's something called Club Overflow. And when you go to Club Overflow, it talks about the Overflow Coaching. So you can pay for the year. The year is $68 just for the year. Or you can go ahead and pay for the month. And the month is $7 per month, right? And it's Club Overflow. There are assignments that are already up. I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. Assignments go out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I also want you to join the Facebook group, Club Overflow on Facebook. Now, listen, this is a free group. So even if you are not, now I'm gonna say this to say that. If you want the coaching program, you get it in the Club Overflow on my website. You want accountability partners, and you want to be surrounded by good people, go to Club Overflow on Facebook. Now, I am going to offer some things on Club Overflow to the members. We post every day. My mom basically runs Club Overflow for us. Okay, she's always going to give you some inspiration, a good time, connecting with people. I'm going to put some stuff on there, but if you want to do the coaching program, just like I'm offering many training sessions now, and you want to go ahead and start this is your homework. This is your self-work right here. Go ahead and do that. At the end of the month, you have to be in my coaching program. At the end of the month, the last Sunday of the month, we will hold a general overflow meeting. The only people that are invited to that overflow meeting are the people who are part of my coaching program, not the people not necessarily being part of Club Overflow. So we're going to have a general group coaching at the end of every month, and you have to be a subscribed member to the Club Overflow coaching program, where we will review what we did the month before and talk about what's coming up later. And I'll let y'all ask me some questions. I'll take a limited number of questions because of the amount of people, right? And we can go and we can do that. So with that being said, does anybody have any questions on how to sign up? Does anybody have any questions on how to find the information for the coaching program, or go on Facebook and find Club Overflow? If not, I'm obedient to what God said. I'm going to go ahead and go on my other TikTok page, 72-hour date, and we're going to do it all over again because I'm going to do what the Lord says do every time. So with that being said, Facebook, thank you so much. YouTube, thank you so much. Mom, thank you. Listen, yes, y'all can go to the Club Overflow page. You can also find whatever lives I do are in Club Overflow as well, because my mom always signs them, shares them to the group. So listen, thank y'all so much. Amazing. Join me back here tonight for Soul Stirrers. This is the last free class of Soul Stirrers. And also we'll be back with Club Overflow training again tomorrow. I love you. Share this with somebody. It just might change